anyways, guys, I watch video after video, live after live, and I know say once my jaw, then my brain have to start work. So this life is about everything we are going with CMR and Chrissy. I want to know like why did CMR lie to Mr. Vegas? Why would Chrissy be a CMR after we are picnic? You know, so much things. And not even the fact. After everything, Chrissy posted, I just voted. So are we go through something, Chrissy? So much questions in my head, guys. So me I go start off right now by just greetings everybody. Heal up, big up on yourself. Thank you so much for joining. Remember to like this video. That's the only way to keep it trending, keep the videos going. Alright. First question me say is why CMR lied to Mr. Vegas? Or is it Mr. Vegas who I tell lie? Because I was watching a video actually on King Mix Up page where Mr. Vegas I speak on the topic and him say him speak to CMR himself and CMR gave him a whole story stating that it was a friend of his stepdaughter that slept over, which is of Trinidadian descent, meaning that the mother are Trini, so more than likely they pick me a Trini too. So he must say, the little girlfriend sleep over the house and the little girlfriend allegedly say CMR did such scrupulous act. But in this current video me I watch, Mr. Vegas is also reading out the police statement where say the child's statement is CMR had come in her room this morning and touched her shoulders and breasts over her clothing. He then picked her up and placed her on the floor of the foot of her bed. He then, pull her pants down to her knee. Then him stop. Some people have said that his way of grooming the little girl. So when him actually commit the act, him know what to expect as the outcome because him already did do this. The little girl also stated that this happened multiple times, 6 months ago and sometime last year in the winter time. Guys, as me say, with a statement like that from the little girl and with the story where CMR give Vegas, it kind of threw me off because it then lead me to ask the question as me said earlier, which is why Chrissy bail him? If my pitney, my one daughter when me have, because me have 3 boys and 1 girl, curve out just like a Chrissy daughter when me watching a little video. If my little girl make a statement like that to me not gonna bail that man there. I could have my daddy. Me have to get it further into everything, understand a little bit more, and if me know in myself so me have a troublesome pitney or a pitney where we lie to that extent, then me be along those lines. I still feel like no matter what, as a parent, it is your job, it is your duty to support your child to the end. When the fact is proven, then you discipline your child if you find out that, find out them a lie. But me, because me did have a mother who ride or die with me, support you through everything. When you're wrong, you might discipline and tell us you're wrong, but you not left you for them kill you, you protect you and you ride with you. That's why me can say that. Me I go say, Chrissy no have no right to be a CMR in a this situation. I get the husband and wife class because I was once married. I am recently divorced. So as a wife, yes, through thick or thin, sickness and health, you support your husband. But in this case, your child, this human being, this minor, that means she's not of age to defend and protect herself. It is your duty and it is your job. It is your guys, both of you, to do it together. But in this case, he faltered. You, Chrissy, it is your job, it is your duty as the mother of this little girl to see it out to the end before giving this man, your husband, the benefit of the doubt. At least that is my opinion. That's what I would do. As me say, maybe it's because I grew up with a mother with a support with through fire. So that's why I mean no other way but to support your child to the end. So why Chrissy bail him? I can't understand it to this moment, this very second, to this minute. I can't get it. I can't understand it. And to make it even worse, I leave with the question in my head where say, this child did not tell Chrissy, our mother. Until my mother died, me tell my mother everything. Good, bad, ugly, pretty, sweet, nice, funny, victorious. Me tell my mother everything. My mother, I go to with everything. So for me, I look on here, I put myself in the place of a 12-year-old and say, why would a 12-year-old not want to go to her mother, especially in a situation as this? Because the pitney knew. Every pitney, they may pitney upon every gadget, every device. Things that we never used to know. And even back in a few time, we know abuse. We know, we know these things. So I'm going to say this little girl, I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt that she's smart enough to say she knew that this is not something okay. That's why she went to the school and told them. Alright. Me I look on that, guys. Me I bring it back to a video. Me I make reference to a video I watch on King Mix Up. I don't know I always on King Mix Up. So King Mix Up is a great source. So me I tag the video me watch. One of them old skits with the little girl, and I think it was about cheating. CMR did a prank that he was cheating on Chrissy, right? By answering his phone in front of the little girl cried, the little girl went home. Again, she did not tell Chrissy, she told somebody else. But then watching the skit, you wouldn't think nothing because it's just a skit. You would say, she don't want me and daddy break up, she's sad. You would probably think everything but the fact that he's doing something to her. But now that this happened again, and again, she chose not to tell her mother. Me as a mother, it make you hear them on my back stand up. It make me say, wait. My pitney them, me cuss out ratted. Me no beat, but me cuss. And we all me cuss and go on. You know we as Jamaican mothers, we cuss. We trick now, we cuss. Some we beat, but me just cuss, right? My pitney them release like a thing they tell me. If me go a friend for 1 week and come back here, I want a storybook but then write in my ears on the phone, and when me come to backside, I think me gone for eternity. So, me not understand why in those two scenarios, this one, which is a negative one because he actually is being accused of committing a very, very, very gruesome, like this sickening. He's actually accused of it, right? In that case, it was a fun family video. It was a prank, as they call it. And in both scenarios, this little girl chose to go outside of the household with her complaints. She went to somebody else. She never tell her mother. My stepfather cheat, and me not tell my mother. Me go tell somebody else. No, my stepfather abused me, molest me, allegedly. Me not tell my mother. Go all the way at school, go tell somebody else. Me don't know if I my alone eyebrow it raise or I might ear them for my back alone stand up. But guys, just think about it. Process it. Most of us are parents, right? Me I watch on live where say Chrissy set up CMR. So the question of why would Chrissy set up CMR come to my mind? They must say Chrissy would have set up CMR because of everything when she got through a DAR. Yes, me understand. Woman bitter, woman do things, but me not think so. This is why I don't think so, guys. I don't think Chrissy would set up CMR in this way because this way doesn't only affect their relationship. This way affects their children, their livelihood, their lifestyle, their finances. Every single aspect of their lives is going to get affected by something like this. This now no come back, remember say rape, especially in America, because the guy went as far as saying in foreign countries, women like to use their children. Yes, women use their children for child support and all these things, but this is a different level. This is to a different degree. Sir, this is something that's going to follow this little girl psychologically for the rest of her life. So if this was a setup, why would Chrissy go that far to damage her child traumatically? Because this is going to affect the family aspect. And let me refer back to that prank video I watch. the fact that that little girl cried thinking CMR was cheating on his mother and on her mother, sorry, it shows that she genuinely back then had love for him. She loved the entire setting, that this is my family, this is my dad, this is my mom, this is everything. So for me, I don't see where that child would now grow up to the level of allowing her mother to let her, oh, no, 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 about daddy and daughter. Not mama can set up no daddy and daughter when daughter love daddy. Me I want, so me can tell you. No mother can set up daughter so easy against father when you love father. Especially in this case, CMR, where it's not our biological father. If he was genuinely treating her like his child, this little girl would have a natural appreciation for him. And as me say, she cried in that prank video, so that explains that she does have a natural attachment to him. So she our father, which let's fast forward to something that was stated in this statement, police statement, allegedly. It is said that the reason why she never tell her mother is because, the reason why she told them at school is because she didn't want him to get in trouble. She, however, wanted somebody to warn him, somebody to just talk to him so him can stop. So when you put the story with what happened in that prank video, it makes sense, you know. It makes sense to explain the innocence of the child. Because back then, allegedly, when CHRISSY and CMR had their little thing and he cheated, it is said that she was the one who made the statement that she never saw CHRISSY hit her father, but she saw her father hit her mother. These are words of Kushane. So this is the reason why he was locked up and charged for domestic abuse. So if this little girl knows, you know, to tell something like that and knows that, hey, it's going to affect the family, I don't think she would go out and fabricate, whether her mother's influence or not, I don't think she would go out and fabricate such a story. And I don't think CHRISSY would be so stupid as a mother to traumatize her child like that for her own gain. I know say you have dirty mother out there. I know you have dirty woman out there. But me I go give her the benefit of the doubt. For now, maybe I dig down a little more into the saga, me we see something else we say, no man, CHRISSY will on. But for right now, me I go say, give CHRISSY the benefit of the doubt, say, I don't think she would set up her child to do such a thing, because this is not just going to be, oh, me and you go left because me put child abuse case by you. No, this is going to be a matter of, this is going to go on my child's file. If anything come up in the future, this will always come back up, because if there's any behavioral active, anything at all, this is America. We all know paper trail follows you your entire life. So anything good on in a book about you, it's going to stay in a book by you. So I don't think, as a mother, me I go say, me no know how bitter CHRISSY is, if go that extent. But me as a mother, no care how bitter, no care how dark, maybe me couldn't go to that far. And don't forget, she also has other children for him. So we can look at it from the aspect of saying, yeah, she did it because this is the way to truly hurt him. She's going to be able to take all the children and he'll never get back access. Yes, that's a bitter card to pull and a bitter knife to drag. But again, as me say, guys, Kushane would not be the only one to suffer the hurt. Yes, apparently Kika CHRISSY them say him. So Kushane, like I was saying, Kushane would not be the only one to hurt from this. CHRISSY would hurt because her children would be hurting. And no mother, no true mother is going to win at the sufferation of their child or children. So for right now, as me say, in this live, in this conversation, me I go say, CHRISSY, me not think CHRISSY framing. Me not think CHRISSY go this far to set him up with that using our data. So yes, the guy on TikTok say what him say, but me not think so. Guys, stick up in. You know, like up the video for me, no man. Like the video, like up the video so people can tune in, because the more you like it, the more it trend, people tune in, share for them views, for them opinions, and we can actually dig deeper, because who had better than 1, 3, 4, 5? Let's let them work right now, just like we did in Leoda Bradshaw, and then you know so me have more life to come about she. Let's do it again. Back to the topic, guys. So as me say, I don't think Chrissy set up her daughter as a mother in at the bottom of my belly and watching the two videos, the prank, and listening to now. Back then it was all happiness, now it's all negative, but it's the same reaction from the child. The child is worried about him getting in trouble because, as I was mentioning to you guys earlier when I said she made a statement to the police in the domestic abuse situation and it got him locked up. So in this case, in this scenario, I can say she didn't want that to happen again. Yes, she loved her family. She never want him to go to jail. She never want the big situation to come out of it. But it's killing her inside. So she wants it to stop. And as a woman, as a little girl, I was once a child. I am raising a child. Me can honestly see where the little girl had come. It was a lot for her to even go bring it to somebody else because somewhere in the back of her head, being that she had enough sense to process it thus far, I know for a fact, somewhere in the back of her head, she knew it was a possibility he might go get in a trouble. But she tired of it. She wanted to stop so bad, so she have to talk. Viewers, if you don't agree with me in the comments, and let me know. If you don't disagree, tell me. Because I know there's probably somebody watching it who was molested, who, as Vega said, is a secondary victim. There's all types of people out there watching. I would love to hear your views and opinions on this one because I not have them something and knock on my doorstep. I never have them something and knock on my doorstep. But as a female, as a woman, as a mother, these are things I can feel without experiencing. So in this situation, I am torn and heartfelt, heartbroken for the little girl. And I am confused and torn for Chrissy because me not understand why she would have bailed him after her own daughter made these statements to somebody, right? And as me say, for all those who just joined, big up herself, totally heartbroken when she couldn't tell her mother. To me, that says a lot. Yes. And for those who just joined, like I mentioned earlier, Mr. Vegas gave a whole story. Say, see, I tell him, say, the little girl had a friend over and Trinidad and mother and all these things when it comes right back around to us finding out that is the stepfather. Stick up in, guys. Let's talk about CMR and his character right there for a second. The fact that CMR allegedly made such a story, it does tell that he is a pathological liar. But to me, it also tells more. He might have issues. He really is mental. Because that's a lie that is bound to come out. You're in social media. Your whole life is on public platform. Everybody knows you, knows of you. You're famous, put it that way. In the Jamaican community, the Caribbean diaspora, maybe even the American, you're famous. So for you to be locked up or to have done something like that and it became public, and you take up your phone and tell another person such a story, then you're sick. How could you not know that we would find out? How could you not know that something would be leaked? You never stop to think about that, or you were only concerned about having Chrissy under your wrap, so once Chrissy believes, F everybody else. It don't make sense to me. That's why for me, guys, I'm asking, did CMR tell Mr. Vegas that? Or did Mr. Vegas make up the story and come and give me? Who is lying on who? And when it comes to Chrissy and the little girl, I don't believe Chrissy set him up, and I don't think she's lying. Anyways, let's move on. Some other factors that stood out for me was, apparently she never told anyone because, right, I spoke on this already. So some other factors that stood out to me was the little girl sleeping? Because apparently it is stated that what happened was CMR, the alleged accuser, came into the room, took the little girl off the bed. After taking her off the bed, he put her on the ground, pulled down her pants. Was she sleeping? Was she pretending to be sleeping? Was he aware that she's awake? What I would really want to know what took place that instant. Me know we not go ever know because maybe Chrissy not go talk, maybe the little girl not go talk, but it raised a question in my head because, as me say, there's a lot of allegations going on. There's allegations that it's a setup. There's allegations that he's done it multiple times. There's so many different allegations. So, me put myself, 12-year-old pick me no idiot. 12-year-old is pretty big because my daughter is 8. And me call her judge, me call her doctor, me call her liar because the way how she fluent. I do also, not every 12-year-old is outspoken. Every 12-year-old is going to have behaviors and smartness of my 8-year-old daughter. So, me just look on her as a simple, basic 12-year-old. And even the very simple, basic 12-year-old knows that what he's been accused of is wrong, right? So, if she was awake when it happened, you're tired of it, why didn't you cry? Were you threatened before? Were you physically abused before? Why, when it's happening now, you kept silent if you were awake? Or were you sleeping, pretending to be sleeping because you don't want, like they say, she said, you don't want him to think he's a bad person? What happened at that moment? Would I love if CMR talk, or if Chrissy at this point now can actually be a mother, act like a mother, do the duty of a mother and speak to her daughter, and if she feel okay, come public and tell me exactly what the baby say happened, because the little girl not slim, the little girl not small. I find it hard to know him take her, lift her up off the bed, because when me lift up Nyla, which is my 8-year-old daughter, Nyla wake. She hug me up in response, or sometimes if she deep in her sleep, she try to react to the fact that me I pick her up. And then when she realizes that mommy I pick her up, she hug me up in response. And me carry her to her room or whatever the transfer is, right? So for me, 12-year-old is bigger than 8-year-old. So picking up a 12-year-old off of the bed to put them on the ground, the 12-year-old must have been aware. You understand? Say she's been picked up. So that needs to be mentioned, because if it is said that she was pretending to be sleeping, then CMR is a wicked man. Wicked, even more wicked, because you already wicked for commit such act. But that means that you will there with dead body, because you're attempting to climb on a sleeping child. Then this man you know we there with dead man. This man I type of sick people who watch on TV will lay down with cops. Because even RAPE, when you're committing the act, they rather you awake because they want to see the interaction, the fling, the flang, the beat, whatever it is. But you, for some reason, you pick up the sleeping body of a child. Me I go assume that the baby pretends that she asleep. As me say again, I am in defense for the child. So I'm going to always, I'm wondering how the daughter feels to know her mother bails CMR. I wonder if all that is being said like this. Good fact. I should have pinned that comment. Good fact, I'm going to speak on that too. That's why I say, traumatically, if this is really a setup, Chrissy is traumatizing her child or children. She's damaging them. So that's why I strongly don't believe Chrissy set it up. I believe the little girl that everything she's saying occurred. Back to CMR and the dead body now. Sorry guys, I'm going back and forth because I'm reading the comments and responding to them. Remember, I'm me telling if you talk to me, so more everybody feel inclusive, right? CMR lifting up the baby, putting down the baby and pulling down her panty. Unless him himself, knowing himself say she's not sleeping. Because if him 2 at a time and this is the 3rd time, him just took it a step further this time. Which somebody on a live I was watching did say he's grooming her. True, me not really know them something there. Me never experience it then here. Me not expect them something there. Me never know say you groom the picking them. If you do them something there. So, based on the people them are saying in the comments, I groom him, I groom her. And based on the statements that were made, his actions are clearly showing that, yes, I groom the man really did I groom the picnic. If him knowing say, take her up, put on the ground, knowing say she's awake. So that means I don't hide him, I hide and do him, I do, you know. I don't hide. if you hide and you know say she awake, you go stop. Or guys like say he did stop. And when do realize that she not asleep. Anyway, that's the little girl's statement. CMR statement states that him going at the room, see the little girl a play with herself, and up and seeing her play with herself, him tell her to stop and tell her to go to bed. Me don't know that one they just seem like feather. That me don't know if because his character already speaks to me. His character spoke for itself, so I am no longer interested in hearing what the person has to say. But since them say everybody deserves a fair shot or a fair chance, I am going to allow him pajama bottoms. Oh yes, thank you for the correction. Not moonlight, pick up yourself. Not her panties, her pajama bottoms. Thank you. Her panties were still intact. They were still up, but her pajama bottoms. So maybe when him pull down the pajama bottom, him realize say she not asleep, and maybe that's why him stop. Who's to tell? For me, him should need another predicament there to begin with. And being that this is not the first or the second or the third time, this is not the first or the second time, yet it is the third time. Me don't know if you think about that also a period. Now I understand why DCF take all of the kids, because you don't know what to believe. A 12-year-old tells people outside of the house everything we are happening in the house before telling the mother. A 12-year-old makes such statements on the man who apparently has been her father for most of her life. I love her, take care of her, treat her equally according to the skits and to the lives and the stuff them always say. Me not think, me not know ya man. Pitney wicked and Pitney do things and Pitney bad and Pitney, especially when them are pre-teens and teens. Them get out of hand, them get out of control, but this is a sticky one. And CMR and Mr. Vega's conversation made it more sticky because it leave you to wonder who a tell lie and who and why tell such a major lie. Because if a Mr. Vegas a tell lie and CMR, say CMR telling both Trini Woman and Trini Pitney, Mr. Vegas, why? Why would you go so far to do such a thing? Me understand, say you're traumatized from your experience because you say you're a second-hand victim, so maybe you have some anger where you're really ready to prosecute, but me not see why you don't want to load up a gun and shoot CMR so, as a fellow Jamaican man and as a father, like you say. I pay a girl in her household, you know. But it's sticky. It's sticky for CHRISSY because she bailed him after such accusation from her daughter. It's sticky for CHRISSY because as a mother, she feeling some type of denial. Let me look at CHRISSY for a second. We look at CMR, we look at CHRISSY. Let's look at CHRISSY for a second. As a mother and a wife, I know I can't too hard for CHRISSY believe certain things about CMR because she knows her husband is a DOG SHIT by now, based off everything that came public to us recently. She knows her husband is a jankro. But let's say him is a jankro, but you're not expecting him to go to minors, especially your child, a child who is in the household, we don't know, a child will belong to you who him say love, and when you love the cow, you have to love the calf. So let's look at CHRISSY and say, maybe CHRISSY is being delusional right now. Maybe CHRISSY is in a trance of, this is unbelievable. This is, you know, this, I don't know the words to choose because maybe she just, she don't know what to do. She's judging the character of her daughter, saying the daughter is a bad little girl and she always do things because for CHRISSY go post, I voted. That says a lot. My daughter just come to me and tell me say her stepfather molest her under my watch and me no know multiple times, and the thing with me and the time with me have is to go post, I just voted. Make it make sense, guys. Something not add up. Something ain't adding up. Maybe CHRISSY is really in denial. Maybe CHRISSY is sick in her head too. Maybe CHRISSY, she don't know, her brain is processing everything, and that's why she got bail this man. Can me really, as me I talk to her right now, it's really soaking into me. Why would she go vote and compose I voted right in the heat of everything that's happening? Me understand you're trying to live normal and you're trying to block things out and you're trying to, if that's what you're doing. But it now make no sense. This is all adding up like a woman who is just, she lost it. And if I lose, she lose it, guys. We have to have little conscience with her. You know, Chrissy has been trying to hold it together for quite some time now. She's been supporting this man, holding down this man, being everything a wife is supposed to be to this man. Only for this. If you come, this will anybody chip in? Me don't know about Uno, but take it from me. If you not stand up firm, stand up strong, this right here, so will lick anybody chip. Because if when a man cheat on you, it can hurt you so much and make you question things so much. And man are there with your sister and your nose and you find out. It make you want to kill him, you make you want, Jesus Christ, me say the K-I-L-L word. It make you want to do some things. So put yourself in a Chrissy position for a second, guys. Let's take the anger out of it and say, yes, we know say woulda angry, woulda angry. Woulda do some terrible things to him. You could put that aside and look at it from Chrissy realizing, say, the man when she asleep side her for years. You have to ask yourself, say, see, in a state right now where she even asks herself, say, did he get with me to be with my child? Did he stay with me because he wanted my daughter? It is. In the beginning, I was instantly wondering if Chrissy set up CMR because she wants everything she wants. She wants not entitled. It is a question, but after you really break down things, if as a parent you break down things, you realize say setting up is optional, but you would have to be an evil woman and an evil, selfless mother to use your child for such gruesome thing. But back to Chrissy for a minute. Same, so I told my family about what happened to me, but never listen. I hope you see this. That's true. A lot of children speak up and nothing gets done about it, which it hurts the heart because if I know it, say parents can do that, it hurts. Because as me said earlier in the life, all who just join, I believe the parent is the #1 support, is always the go-to. It's the source where the pitney if you know say no matter what, if he can't get energy nowhere else, he can. But before me stray, let me stay upon Chrissy a little bit, guys, because I know go all over the place. Let me break down Chrissy for a second and try understand. You find out, you wake up one day, after just get over all the way she just get over. You wake up one day and find out now, say, the man where you carry your children for, the man where you know everything in her. It's one thing for cheat on me, alright, you're Jamaican, we know what's cheating, right, but you can't them do it. But now you find out that this man is molesting your child. It will lick your cheek, man. Me feel like if Chrissy really bailed him in support, saying she don't believe her daughter, right off rip, I must lick Chrissy chip lick. Me nah go down in her book and say, Chrissy that dumb, Chrissy that naive, Chrissy that selfless, Chrissy that selfish, sorry, Chrissy that everything negative, everything dirty, everything nasty. Me not think she that bad, man. Your mother must be the first person. Right, Denise. Your mother. If not even your daddy, your mother, man. Your mother the first person. So for the fact saying 2 scenarios when I show on earlier on for all who just joined when the live ended to go back go watch it. Because I mentioned one skit when I watch on King Mix Up page with Chrissy and the little girl where the little girl CMR play a prank saying I cheat. And instead for the little girl tell Chrissy, the little girl go tell somebody else. Just like how in this case, CMR abuse her. And instead for she tell Chrissy, she go tell somebody else. It now makes sense. It now makes sense. Chrissy wants you in a good light, so me just defend you there. But looking back on the 2 skit again, it make me kind of look on you and say, Chrissy, no, my girl. No. Because you as a mother have to go in on yourself. If I was you that day after skit, would I feel some type of way and would I call the baby, would I say, no. I'm going to go tell auntie and not tell me. Because I have a sister where my kids them treat like a their mother. Would I say, no. So I'm going to tell auntie and not tell me. You feel like mommy would have beat you? You feel like mommy I go cuss you? You know, I'm gonna go down on our level for try to understand. Because that hurt me. How dare you as a mother comfortable with your pity telling people and not you? You feel right there, so baby girl. You feel yourself. You feel you pity them. You feel the universe. You feel. The minute your child or your children choose to go to somebody before them come to you, you feel. And this goes to all I know we are watch, all I know we are mother, all are we, including me. Right? Janice, don't play about your picnic. Your picnic are you, you know. Me tell my ex-husband this, cause my ex-husband, we're now divorced. 6 years now, him no look upon him children. Him tell me if he tell them, say him dead. And sometimes I wonder if that's why I'm afraid for bring a next man in them life, because I'm afraid for them go through the same letdown all over again. Sometimes people tell me, say, Chantal, Sassy, you know, must meet a bad man, you can meet a good one. Yes, but me just afraid. Because I don't ever want to be in the situation where I fear, wonder if my pitney tell me the truth against the next person. Or me not ever want to be in the situation where I fear make a choice between a lover and my pitney, because there's no choice there. So I'm a pitney. Me go through the loneliness and the earth. So right now, with Chrissy's situation, me I try use that same energy, that same vibe, that same perspective there, and deal with this. To be honest, I'm conflicted, but me more leading to the fact that Chrissy didn't know now, you know. Because me I look on the video as me mentioned. In that scenario, them did happy. I never know daddy beat me or molest me or nothing. Chrissy and them did happy. So why did the little girl tell somebody else and not tell Chrissy? Say, mommy, daddy dey on the phone with the next woman. She go tell somebody else. Knowing said if somebody else would have tell back Chrissy. Think about it, you know. And knowing this situation, it's negative. Big up yourself, Denise. It's negative for all of the comments and something when we miss, guys, when I watch back over the live, or when the live save me, I go answer. So don't worry yourself, but me I go definitely shout on out, alright? When me I listen back all of the statements, people them read out the statements and something them know. It make me really look funny and say, CMR, Chrissy, something not right about you as a mother. Because in this case, it is a negative. I'm not happy, you're not happy, and I'm not simple. And again, the little girl chose to go to somebody else instead of going to you. It speaks a lot about you as the mother, you know, because me a mother. Me have 3 sons and 1 daughter. And in no scenario, my pitney them about to somebody else before they come to me. At least me no experience yet. Me there with a man already. Me don't telling you something. My experience, me there with a boy already from Portmore. Right? And when me there with the boy, me tell the boy if he carry down my kids them for me, the man. Me call him man because he's grown. Me tell the man if he carry down the kids them for me. So I buy ticket them and everything, and I carry down the kids them. Something happening at the airport, right? And him rough them up. Rough up my son. You see when me here, and me call him and tell him to apologize to my son. The man say not apologize to no people. You know what me do? Left him. If him willing to come under this chat, ask him. At airport, me carry the suitcase, go give him. When him bring them back up, me explain everything from him to Jamaica. I say, listen, me can't date nobody or there with nobody. We are going to tell me saying can't apologize to my child. You know, if you say, so, hey boy, I'm sorry, or you, I'm sorry, you know. But you have to explain the actions where you did do. Meaning, so when you did rough him up, explain to him, say, yo, Tafari, my son name, guys. Tafari. Say, yo, Tafari. You know, so when me did rough you up, I told me I look out for you because me didn't want you hurt yourself or, you know, say, go up on the pitney, explain to you, pitney, make you pitney understand. But in this case, at no point in time, the pitney got to Chrissy. She went to others. That for me speaks a lot. You know, see, me did I go down little while down the road of believing and say, boy, Chrissy ain't know. But when I look into these 2 scenarios, one was a prank and they were a happy family. The little girl never got to Chrissy. This is a negative situation because it's molestation. The little girl still not go to Chrissy. So that means say good or bad, she not go to her mother. That is the point I'm trying to make to you guys. And that is very bad. Why would a child not feel comfortable going to their parent or parents about something? That don't make no sense. That to me no make no sense at all. So with that being said, with that being pointed out, we need to look more into Chrissy on behalf of her parenting. And maybe DCF need to establish that Chrissy is fit before them even consider giving back Chrissy the pitney them. Because if she knew that this man was molesting her daughter and she did nothing about it, she need to get sentenced too. And worse than him. Because remember, I wish feel belly pain, you know, this may sound biased, but as mothers, as Jamaican mothers, as black mothers, I don't know, as American mothers, black, let me put that out there so I don't want to hear you say, oh, me point out Jamaica. No, me speak for everybody. As mothers, you have to feel for your pitney. My pitney them drop me feel for them. If my pitney them a cry, me want ball too. What day my son in the hospital for asthma, and me want ball, you know why? Because I get it from. So me just feel guilty in myself. Me just feel like Jesus Christ, God, what make him a forget it. You know, like, he just want to kill me. So for you, as a mother, know that somebody in your household is hurting your child. And you stand with it. And even after everything, you come and you're supporting this person. Not only are you supporting this person, but you're mocking your child. By voting and going to post, me just vote. Yeah, mock your pitney because of social media. So we know the little girl I go see. More than likely she follow her mother. So she, wherever she is, she's seeing that her mother doesn't care. What are you doing, Chrissy? What are you doing? At this point, I not even care anymore if I lie, if I chew me a question your motherhood now, Chrissy. Chrissy, are you the spotlight depend now? What you do? Really and truly, and other ladies out there, other women out there, other mothers out there, take heed to this. What are you doing? Yeah, make your post them. That means that you live. Your pitney, your daughter, just accuse the man where you bring in her life. This is not her father. This is not her cousin. This is not her uncle. This is a man that you, her guidance, her protector, her provider, her mother. You brought this man in her life. That's why I'm telling you, I'm afraid to take one. I am so scared to take one and bring one around because me not know how me would have forgive myself if you know say this person will bring harm to them and me bring this person to them. That alone is enough to eat me up. Much less the fact say we have assumed say you knew. Then me see one birthday video I go around with the three of them again and the little girl looks so uncomfortable. So as a mother, if you pay attention, those are the signs. How you never see. You're blind? What do your eye them? Come on, man. Chrissy, the live here for me. I go end it here, so guys, because I got to get my kids and it's 1:26 and I got to get them at 1:30. So I'm going to end the live in another 5 minutes only because it's Friday. So by the time I reach here, it's going to be like 1:40 because they go to school like 10 minutes away. So it's going to be like 1:40, 1:45. So they can get like a time to play because it's the weekend. So 5 more minutes with you guys and then I'm going to leave. Before I leave though, guys, if you don't feel like me I ask the wrong questions or if me I bias or put pressure upon Chrissy, you don't know about Chrissy kind of raised some curiosity in my mind. We are going to do a whole live about Chrissy when we come back. Right? So let me run through these if I can in 5 minutes and then when we come back, we do a live about Chrissy because Chrissy need to talk about. Chrissy, your character need to question as much as CMR's because there's no way my pitney, whether happy or sad, good or bad, she not choose to come to me, she choose to go to somebody else with this situation. That is not okay. As a mother, that is not okay. As a woman, as a sister, that is not okay. I don't think that is okay, Chrissy. You need to make that clear to us why it's okay. Because we say you play a victim in the sense of you're making sure you're honest wife, you go bail the man. So push come to shove, you can't. If you really come out say I really set him up, nobody not gonna believe because why? So yeah, show a supportive wife. But we not see no support in motherhood. We not see no care in motherhood. We not see nothing in regards to motherhood, in regards to the child. And right now in this situation, in this case, the most important individual is the child. So Chrissy, what's going on? Anyways, as I say, a few other questions that would come to my mind was CMR same catch a little girl a masturbate. Why him never say nothing to the mother? Why him never say nothing to Chrissy? Or why put a camera in a pitney room where you catch a masturbate? If me catch my pitney a masturbate, a camera wake up on a man phone would be the last thing me think to put in my room, in the picnic room. Especially a camera that does not record. So if you don't record, it only screen, then me can't catch nothing. Me can't prove nothing. So what was the sense of that camera? We want to watch live porn. We get we kicks off watching a little girl in there. Me and you sit down in a room on my phone and watch and get we kicks off. What really a go on in another house day? Or let's say what really go on, what really good down in another house day. That's why I'm telling you, I like talk, I'm love when you talk back to me. Because it make me dig deeper and deeper into things. And right now, CHRISSY and CMR situation with this case is starting to really look like for Diddy. Me hear somebody say them a play the Diddy lifestyle. You know? You can't be wife at all because you have to be mother first, right? Denise, especially when the children are minors. You have to be mother first. And in this case, CHRISSY and display motherhood in a no scenario. Because I don't see CHRISSY come do a video with the daughter yet. I don't see CHRISSY show no support to the daughter yet by saying, big up yourself, Moonlight. Big up yourself again, Denise. I don't see CHRISSY come do nothing in regards to the picnic. In regards to expressing how the picnic feel, in regards to trying to soothe her child publicly, because the picnic still have to somewhat go to school, the picnic still have to exist, the picnic still have to live, right? But anyways, guys, as me say, I gotta go get my kids, so I'm going to end the live right here. I stopped at question of asking, what's really up with CHRISSY? When I come back, for all who was here, please keep me going on the same path, because you know I'm going to pick up 4 kids, 5, because actually I'm going to pick up my friend's son. So a lot of nights I got that in my head. Big up on yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, guys. Like up the video so the video can trend, so we can get a lot of feedback in the comments and share my opinions and see what Uno say. So by the time I come back live, we can actually speak on some of the things that you guys are asking yourselves, or some of the things that you guys want to state publicly. Because as me say, we know people that watch live where they themselves were molested, they themselves have children who were molested, all different types of people. Big up yourself, Delicious Sam. All different sorts of people is watching. So guys, let's come together as a unit, as a community, as an entity. Let's come together for the sake of this child. Let's ensure that the other children does not go through the same situation, because if God forbid CHRISSY really knew and stood by CMR's side with this, and long story short, CMR gets taken away and gets put in jail, CHRISSY is going to take another man, and we cannot risk the other children, the other girls getting the same experience. So let's together as people, as a family, as mothers, as fathers, let's break the code to this one, because that one, yeah, it's not supposed to be so hard. While we were children, while we did live in a house with mother and father, stepfather, uncle, because you know, while we passed through the stage of this little girl already. So me think you while we supposed to can talk about this one. This one is not like the Leota Bradshaw way. None of we never experienced the side chick, or we never experienced. You know, when this case, all of us were 12. All of us walked this journey of being a child. And a child who knows what love is, who knows how to carry themselves. This little girl is not stupid. As me say, guys, thank you for watching me, and leave me. I go for my one then. Peace, love, and like the video, share the video so the video can trend. And for all of y'all who just joined, go watch the video from the beginning so you can hear everything and better off give different views.